Hey, what's up guys? This is Johnny from the Geekly Grind. Today I'm bringing you a board game review and overview of Carthage. It's a 2 to 5 player deck building arena style combat game. It's by Luke Simon and SAS Creative. So let's jump into the box and see what's going on. So Carthage is a deck building game. Every player starts with a specific deck that's particular to their character, which they'll shuffle and draw 5 of those cards to make their hand. Players will then go around the table playing 1 card each until everyone's out of cards. The cards have symbols on them. There's an attack symbol, which means you just deal damage to the person next to you. There's a move symbol, which allows you to move. There's a armor symbol, which allows you to gain some of your health points back. And then there's an honor symbol, favor symbol, which allows you to gain favor with the crowd. And that favor you will then use at the end of the round to buy more cards. At the beginning of each round, though, there's a theater deck that players will draw a card from, and it gives a special condition to that round. For example, favored underdog card. The player with the least amount of armor at the end of this round will gain, more armor and health and all of these things. So they get a bonus for being like the underdog that round. There's also other cards that, if the players are in the center of the circle, they're okay, but if they're outside the center of the board, then people throw things at them from the crowd and they take damage. So there's a lot of really cool variation like that. At the end of the round, though, players will then get to use their favor to buy cards from the favor deck. These cards are more powerful than their starting cards. They allow you to do more damage, move further, things of that nature. There's also 4 actions that players can take using their favor that doesn't require buying cards. So players will go around, at the end of each round, they'll draw 5 new cards and then do it again until there's only 1 player left standing. It's very simple. There's variations that can be added to the game. For example, one is the beast variation, where when you die, you can become a beast that's then thrown into the arena and you're just charging at the other players and trying to maul them. So that's pretty cool. So it's a very basic game like that. I believe I got over all the rules. So let's go into how I feel about the game. So let's start with what I like about the game. I like that the game is easy. When I say easy, I mean it's easy to set up, quick, it's really easy to teach, and it's really easy to play. There's just a couple of symbols you need to learn, like the hit symbol, the move symbol, and then the honor symbol. And as soon as you know that, you know how to play. You start with your cards, you throw them down on your turn. Turns are really fast, so I play a card, you play a card, you play a card, and then it's back to my turn. It's really, really quick. As long as you don't try and min-max strategy in the game, really, then it's a lot of fun. So that I like about the game. I also like that it's a deck builder where when I take cards, I can actually use them in the way I want to use them. A lot of deck builders, you buy these really expensive cards, or you get them, and then only if they come up with this card or in this certain situation, it's worth it. In this game, every card you get, it's going to come up and you're going to be able to use it. You just throw it down, and so it's really satisfying in that way. I like that a lot. I also like that there's a lot of variation in the game. Literally, I have 3 decks of cards here. You can add different features to the game. You can also add different weapons here to your opponents, or to yourself and the opponents. And also there's a beast variation. When someone dies, they become a beast that's thrown into the arena and fights all the warriors. So I really like that. We changed that up a little bit. You're supposed to take a turn after every round. We had them take a turn after every player, which just made it a lot of fun and a lot faster. The game, for a lightweight game, a game that I would probably bring out at the beginning of a game night, it's a little long. So just make sure you get turns going quick, and then it's really good. It's a good length at that point. Things I don't like about the game, the production value I'm not crazy about. I only showcased 4 of the miniatures here because 1 already broke. They're not high quality. They look nice, but they're just cheap material. The cards are an okay quality, but I'm not particularly fond of the art. It's like a comic book style sketch art. And I get what they're going for, but to me, I would personally like color. I would like to see a little more in-depth art there. So even the box is a strange oblong shape that I'm just not really into, but it's fun. So that kind of evens it out, I guess. So if you like games where you and your friends are beating up on each other that are nice and quick and easy to teach, it's definitely something worth picking up. If you really like high quality components and things like that, probably something you're going to want to skip. But overall, I liked it. I would bring it out again with friends. So yeah, that's my review of Carthage by Luke Simon and SAS Creative. If you go to our website, thegeeklygrind.com, we have tons of other board game reviews and other geek related material. So go check out the site, and we'll see you later.